Hello everyone, welcome back to another session with me. This is the second session on the Tangle Mythograph, and furthering our journey, today we'll be drawing the same tangle. However, we'll try give it a slightly different look by introducing small little things that will enhance the look of the tangle or give it an entirely different look. Yeah. So let's get started. So as I mentioned in my previous session also, this is a Zendala tile. It is a tan tile, and we are going to concentrate on drawing the tangle mythograph, and we'll just stick to a simple border as we did in the last session. We did a crescent moon as a border, right? So today I'm going to probably we can use our pencil first and just add these triangular petal shapes today for border instead of the moon. A slight variation, not much, just a kind of a conical dome shape, petal shape instead of the moons. Yeah, and now from one point I'm just going to start right away. I'm using my Micron pen here, and instead of taking this line straight up, I'm just going to add some humps here and there. Like this, and then take it up. Yeah, so inside these humps you can add these seed kind of shapes, and then just add a little weight on one side, something like this. Then continue adding the second aura, and then again we are going to add these. Again, up to you, if you want to add these hump kind of things inside these, you can do that. Yes, so again I'm going to add one more here, something like this, half or full, whatever you feel like. Again add an aura on the other side. Again I'm going to add one more. Right, you can add one here, whatever shape, no hard and fast rules there, just a small simple variation. Again add aura, take it right up on the other side. Again, good idea to draw behind also. So find opportunities where you can draw behind, as I mentioned in the previous session also. This tangle looks nice when you kind of draw behind. Again add another layer of aura. Go as per the spaces you have, just mimic the outer shape. You can also add some coming out from the already existing ones. If you want to just, add few more. So just take your time. Adding a little weight. So you can add all kind of shapes. And then again, probably I'm going to add the last aura. Yeah. So let's now ink our border. So we drew these nice big petal shapes. You can draw smaller shapes, entirely up to you. And the last one here. Yeah. So now I'm going to switch pens again, add small little details like these, little bit of rounding, some bit of ink here and there wherever I can. Some nice stipples sitting here and there. If you want to extend it a little more, you can add some free-flowing fescues. Yes. So I'm just going to add a few more of these. And that's about it. I don't think we need to add more. Right, so just adding a little weight from where lines are beginning. Yes, so once we are done with that, now these places again, up to you what tangle you want to insert. So I'm just going to add probably brace in a few, and probably some other tangle like a betweed. Keep it simple. Yeah, so this one is brace. Adds a lot of drama to your tile since it is a drama tangle. Then we can add betweed in the next one. Take your time. Yeah. Just a little weight as we end the line. Some bit of ink. Nothing more. So I will continue in the same fashion. Add brace and betweed alternatively. You can choose any tangle of your choice, that's fine. Yeah. So I'm done drawing my braids and betweed, and now I'm going to use a bolder nib like an O8, or if you have a graphic one, please use that, and ink the alternate sections of your tangled braids. If you want to add some other tangle, even that is fine. I like the drama that this tangle adds to the tile when it is inked. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and ink, and this is going to take a little while, so just take your time and patiently go to each and ink alternate sections. Right, so I'm going to continue like this for the rest. Take your time and slowly ink your braids. Betweed, you need not do anything, the tangle is complete. So I'm done with inking my braids. In this in-between section, if you want, you can add a small little embellishment, these small orbs will add to the look of the tangle, but again these are optional. You can add any other tangle of your choice. Right, now we are left with these in between spaces, small little spaces in between. First of all, I'll just add one more aura to my betweed so that it looks uniform, because the brace has an outer aura. So I'm just kind of merging it with my brace and adding a slight aura. Right, done with that. Now the rest of the tile, again it is up to us. So if you want, you can add something there. For example, I'm just going to add some very delicate fescues, just like mocha. So adding a fescue and adding an aura around it, right? That's what I'm doing, so you may not do it. So this will add a little bit to these empty spaces, which of course you can leave the way it is. But these mocha fescues look pretty nice and come handy to fill up such spaces. Right, so I'm going to continue like this. Add these fragile fescues, or a simpler version of mocha, whatever you want to relate it to. Take your time and slowly do that exercise. Done with that, let us now move on to shading our tile. Yes, so as far as our mythograph is concerned, places from where lines are emerging, just the way we shaded last time, not much of a difference there. Yeah, so let's first shade this much. Just blend the graphite without blending too much. Yeah, so I don't think we need to add more to our mythograph. You can add some bit of shadow under these if you feel like. But keeping it to the minimum, not much. Right? Moving on next to our betweed. So I'm going to add at the ends and slight at the center. Right? So it's up to you how do you want to go about shading it. So that's perfectly fine if you want to shade it differently. Braze, I'm going to add darkness to one side and highlight the other. Yeah. So take your time, do that exercise for all. So I'm done with that. Now moving on to our chalk to highlight places, right? So now it's a good idea to sharpen your chalk pencil always and then use it to highlight. So as far as betweed is concerned, these spaces where there is no graphite, you can add some chalk and then blend it. The other side of your brace, good idea to highlight it. First add the chalk and then you can go back and just blend it. Right, so let's blend this much first. So use a different blending stub and just soften your chalk. Make sure your ink has dried up, else blending may damage your tile. Just blend it well, it should not look patchy. Yeah, as far as these small little seed shapes, you can highlight the inside. Spaces are small, but if you have a sharp enough chalk pencil, you can go to those small little tiny spaces there. Add a slight highlight inside. Yeah, and you can also highlight the center here. And the rest of the space, again some bit of darkness here from where the mukas are emerging. Blend it. Yeah, and then the rest of the spaces, up to you. What do you want to do? You want to leave it empty, or you can add something. I'm going to be adding just simple dots using my Gellyroll 10. To embellish my background. That's about it. I'm not going to add anything else. Keep it simple. Yeah. So that's about it. I think that's looking fine. We don't need to add anything else. You want, you can add a little weight here. And that's about it, right? So I'm going to be closing my tile here. Put my chop cozily sitting here. Sign and date your tile. Right? And I shall see you again with another session on Tangle Mythograph. Till then, have a good time. Bye-bye.